Dear Harvey, no matter what lies you tell yourself, you did this. Today, Lady Justice is staring down a super predator. You thought you could terrorize me and others into silence. You were wrong. We rose from your ashes. We rise together.
Day because Harvey Weinstein has finally been held accountable for crimes he committed. The women who came forward courageously and at great risk made that happen. Weinstein is a vicious, serial sexual predator.
Women were trying to talk about this for decades. They were trying to talk about it and break the story, and they couldn't do it, because everyone was frightened. So I think that level of power and fear that he seemed to be able to generate, that shocked me.
At 21, I was raped by Harvey Weinstein. He claims it was consensual. His lawyer claims Weinstein is not to blame because he didn't invent the casting couch. And also because, and this is a direct quote, if a woman has sex to help her Hollywood career, that is not rape.
He was extremely persistent and physically overpowering. He then orally forced himself on me while I was on my period. He even pulled my tampon out. I was mortified. I was in disbelief and disgusted.
She testified that Mr. Weinstein put his hand on her breast and that also he attempted to touch her vaginal area, that he masturbated and ejaculated on a towel which dropped on the floor.
Think about Weinstein, the reason many didn't come forward is because he would destroy them. And that was the reason that we hear time and time again where complainants did not come forward, especially in this specific case. Sometimes the reason women don't come forward, and sometimes men keep that in mind, is shame.
did say that, she experienced the same thing that so many other women did, which was being invited to his hotel room under the pretense of some sort of business-related meeting, being asked to give him a massage, propositioned for physical contact. And, what was remarkable was she said that, she was young, she was scared, but she did go tell her boyfriend at the time, who happens to be Brad Pitt, and he confronted Harvey, said, don't touch her. And Brad Pitt, now has confirmed that account through a representative.
I do think he's a symbol, of power oppression more than anything that we've all experienced. So he's a collective face of the man of nightmares, right?
The complicity machine is who I hold even more in judgment than him. Because there's something wrong in his brain. What is their excuse? But he wasn't protected just by Hollywood. Hollywood deified him. He was their cult leader. And I would know. I grew up in one. I know how that goes.
Do you believe all of those women are lying? Do you believe they're lying, sir?
Thank you very much.
Are you ashamed? Any messages for the women?
Mr. Weinstein did not invent the casting couch in Hollywood, and to the extent that there is bad behavior in that industry, that is not what this is about. Bad behavior is not on trial in this case. It's only if you intentionally committed a criminal act, and Mr. Weinstein vigorously denies that.
Today is truly a landmark moment for survivors of rape and sexual assault, in that the public is seeing that men, even a man as powerful and famous as Weinstein, will be held accountable for their abuse of women.
Now we can turn our attention to the upcoming trial here in LA. We have an opportunity to build on this momentum. This verdict is not everything, but it's significant.